If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss new content. Your support means a lot and helps us keep creating inspiring videos for you.
What are the causes and consequences of natural and man-made disasters? The Buddha said that it is because of this. We are born with the instinct to seek good fortune and avoid misfortune. We like good things to happen and hate natural disasters and calamities. However, 8 out of 10 things in life do not go as we wish, and the things we desire are often difficult to achieve. It is because of this difficulty that we become obsessed with it. Some minor disasters are related to individual karma, and we can explain them by referring to people's good and bad deeds. By encouraging people to actively practice good, refrain from evil, and strictly observe the precepts, we can minimize personal suffering. But what about natural disasters? Major catastrophes beyond human control. How do they arise? The Buddha will give us the answer. One day, at the Jetavana monastery, a Brahmin came to pay homage to the Buddha. He had a question in his heart for a long time that no one could answer. After sitting down, the Brahmin respectfully clasped his hands and said, "World-honored one, I have been thinking for a long time but have not found an answer. Why are there countries that are powerful, wealthy, and populous, yet in a short time they fall into decline, the country is destroyed, and the people suffer from hunger and misery? Please, your compassionate one, instruct me so that I can understand." The Buddha looked at the Brahmin and taught him, "Brahmin, the prosperity or decline of a country, the wealth or poverty of its people are not given by God, nor are they due to random fate. They all originate from the karma that people have created in the past as well as in the present. When people live a dissolute life, often committing unwholesome acts such as killing, stealing, sexual misconduct, lying, and deceit, then those very actions sow the seeds of disaster. Because of this evil karma, once crowded and flourishing cities can be submerged by natural disasters, or become deserted, overgrown with weeds, with no trace of life left. Furthermore, when greed is rampant, when afflictions, hatred, and desires flare up, nature becomes unruly. Rain and sunshine are irregular, winds and storms are erratic, the seasons are bad, and plants cannot grow. As a result, food is scarce, people are hungry, sick, and die everywhere. Therefore, Brahmin, it is because of people's evil karma, greed, and selfishness that the country is in decline, and people fall into poverty and misery. If people know how to cultivate their body and mind, maintain morality, and live in love and honesty, then on the contrary, the country will be peaceful, the weather will be favorable, and the people will be warm, well-fed, and happy.
The Brahmin asked the Buddha again, "O Buddha, why are the cities that were once prosperous now in decline, no longer prosperous, and the population is decreasing?" The compassionate Buddha taught that, Brahmin, the root cause is that people lack compassion and mercy in their hearts. When they do not have a compassionate heart, people easily do things that go against the Dharma, kill lives, cheat each other, and compete for benefits without knowing the consequences. These evil deeds cause the imbalance of nature. Heaven and earth appeared to disasters, thunder and lightning, torrential rains, and devastating floods. Crops were destroyed, food was scarce, and people faced persistent famine. Villages that were their refuges were buried by nature. The once bustling cities have become deserted, with only the wind blowing and weeds growing. The Buddha paused for a moment, then continued. Moreover, when greed and hatred arise, people no longer know how to love each other, but turn to fighting and harming each other. Because of their struggle for power, they killed and caused so much pain that society could not have peace. There was instability within the country, and foreign invaders took advantage of the situation to invade. Attacks from other tribes brought bloodshed. Countless people were killed and injured, causing the population to gradually decline. Furthermore, when the people lost their moral standards and became immoral, the guardian deities that protected the country gradually left. When the gods departed, demons and evil forces took the opportunity to invade, spreading more chaos, disease, and disaster. At that time, the epidemic was spreading, and the people suffered more and more casualties. Therefore, the population became thinner, the country gradually declined, and prosperity could no longer be maintained. After listening, the Brahmin concluded, "The cause of the decline in population that you described is truly remarkable." After listening, the Brahmin concluded, "The cause of the decline in population that you described is truly remarkable. This leads to untimely rains, crop failures, and people's livelihoods being affected. When immorality and sin are rampant, they attract natural disasters, destroying crops. Because of human sin, the land is devastated, leading to wars and retribution. This led to loss of land and desolation of the people, forcing them to migrate. In the doctrine of karma, the Buddha made a clear distinction between collective karma and individual karma. Collective karma is the retribution that many people must bear because they have done similar actions in the past. In simple terms, those who have sown the same type of seed will, when it ripens, enjoy the same type of fruit. For example, there are cities that are always smoky, polluted, and full of diseases. There are also cities that have clean air and lush green trees. This difference is not only due to the current environment, but also stems from the collective karma of the community, which has accumulated over many lifetimes. Individual karma is different. These are the results that each individual must bear, based on his own actions and thoughts. Living together in the same city, we all suffer the same karma regarding the climate or environment. But everyone still has different sufferings and joys, because everyone carries with them their own karma. For example, when a major disaster such as an earthquake, flood, war, or epidemic occurs, all those who have the same karma will gather in that place to be affected together. Some people lost property, some are injured, some died, but there were also people who miraculously escaped. Why was that? It was because in that collective karma, there was also the influence of individuals' own karma. Those with more blessings had less disaster. Those with less blessings and heavy karma suffered greater losses. Understanding this will help us see clearly. Nothing happens by chance, and we cannot blame everything on fate. Everyone needs to look at themselves, maintain morality, diligently cultivate good karma, and avoid bad karma. When the community together cultivates compassion, honesty, respect, and mutual assistance, the collective karma will gradually change for the better. As a result, not only do individuals find peace, but society also becomes stable, natural disasters decrease, and calamities gradually disappear. Through what the Buddha taught about collective karma and individual karma, we clearly see that we are all living in a mixture of these two types of karma. When a major incident occurs, some people escape, some people suffer casualties. It is not a coincidence, but has its own cause and effect. So what do you think about this? Have you ever witnessed the same event, but everyone has different results? Write your feelings below so that we can discuss them together. If you find this video useful and bring peace of mind, don't forget to like to spread positive energy and subscribe to the Bodhi Journey channel to continue receiving, learning, and sharing meaningful Dharma lessons. Receive notification bells so you don't miss any new videos. and share this video with your friends and relatives to sow the seeds of good karma with Buddhism. Thank you for your companionship. May you always be happy and peaceful in the light of Buddha's compassion. The content of this video is extracted and based on Buddhist scriptures and traditional scriptures. The video aims to popularize humanities and not to spread feudal superstition. Viewers should watch the video rationally.